Sheila Weinberg, good to see you again, and thank you for joining us on the Illinois channel.
Well, thanks for having me on again, Terry.
You are releasing a report on financial transparency, and a lot of times government is not transparent enough. And as I understand that this report is actually scores that you're giving to states around the nation, but we're going to be focusing more on the score that Illinois is giving. Would you give us just an introduction as to what is the criteria that you've been looking at as you evaluate these?
Yeah, what we did, we pulled up the what the governments call their financial report, and we looked at that to review it on a number of criteria. Our most important criteria was when the auditors came in to look at the state's financial report, did they get a passing grade, or was there some information that was unclear? So we gave 50 points for state and the largest pension plans, and we also things like timeliness and was it easy to access online? A lot of states, the ordinary citizen would not find this important report on their website.
I see. And Illinois, how is Illinois doing?
It took 418 days after the fiscal year end. So we would like to see states meet a more corporate example of 100 days. So Illinois was by far took the longest. We were concerned because Illinois' financial report was audited outside independent accountant. It was audited by the state auditor. And so we're a little bit concerned about, isn't he given an independent report?
One of the websites, when we're bringing up the site there, statedatalab.org, so that the data that you are putting up, and you do it not just for Illinois, while you are in Chicago, you're headquartered here, but you analyze states around the nation. And as you say, Illinois is not the most transparent of states. What are other states who have a higher transparency score than Illinois? What are they doing right that we're not doing?
You know what, I always ask, thing that they're doing, right, obviously using, they use outside auditors to do their financial report. Illinois got a 0 on time, so obviously anybody can do better than that. So they issue their report on a more timely basis. It's easier to access the report from the websites.
Have you talked to the comptroller or the state treasurer or the governor or any of their people as far as how they're doing what they're doing and what they might do as far as making the state reports more accurate, more timely, and becoming more transparent?
Yeah, we talked to them in depth about doing the report on a more timely basis. Finally, this year was the first year that Illinois and all the other state and local governments put their retiree healthcare liabilities on their balance sheet. So that's some good news.
Let me bring up your morning call and tell us what that is.
Yeah, so as people go onto our website, at the bottom of the website, there's an opportunity to sign up for our morning call. I know Terry gets it and opens it. It is coming from my research director, Bill Bergman, where he, this fancy computing term called aggregates. He aggregates federal, state, and local budgeting and accounting stories and puts them in one email.
And again, I just have your website up now, the truthinaccounting.org. That is one of two. And the other one, as we've had up before too, is now statedatalabs.org. So people can go and do a comparison to see how Illinois compares to other states, if you're interested in doing that, on a variety of different data points, whether it's pensions or any number of things, really. Yeah,
it's interesting to look, for example, to take a look at Illinois' pensions and they've grown over the years, or how much their healthcare liability has grown, and then to compare that to other states.
We thank you for joining us. We'll leave the truthinaccounting.org up, and thanks as always for the work you do, and thank you so much, Sheila.
Thank you.